Everyone called me the nicest guy in the room. And for a long time, I thought that was a compliment. My name is Daniel. I was the kind of person who said yes to everything. Yes to staying late at work. Yes to lending money I never got back. Yes to helping people move their furniture on a Saturday morning while they didn't even offer me a glass of water. I smiled through every inconvenience. I laughed at jokes made at my expense. I swallowed my anger like it was medicine. Bitter, but necessary. I thought being nice was my superpower. I was wrong. It was my weakness. It started at my job. I worked at a mid-sized marketing company for 4 years. 4 years of coming in early. 4 years of staying late. 4 years of covering for colleagues who called in sick on Mondays after a long weekend. My manager, Carl, loved me, not because he respected me, but because I was useful. I was the guy who never complained, never pushed back, never asked for more. When the promotion came up, I was sure it was mine. I had the experience, I had the results. I had given this company 4 years of my best work. They gave the promotion to Marcus. Marcus, who had been there for 1 year. Marcus, who left at 5 o'clock every single day without looking back. I sat in Carl's office, stunned. "You're too easygoing, Daniel," Carl told me with a smile. "We need someone with a bit more edge in that role." I nodded. I said, "I understand." I even said, "Congratulations to Marcus." I walked back to my desk and sat there staring at my screen. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel nice. I felt invisible. That night, I went home and I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying every moment. Every time I had said yes when I wanted to say no. Every lunch I skipped to finish someone else's work. Every boundary I had let people cross because I didn't want to seem difficult. And I realized something painful. People don't respect you because you're nice. They respect you because you respect yourself. I had spent 4 years teaching people how to treat me. And I had taught them that my time didn't matter, that my feelings didn't matter, that I would always be there, ready and willing, no matter what. So why would anyone fight for someone who never fought for themselves? I made a decision that night, not an angry decision, not a bitter one, a calm, clear, quiet decision. I was going to change. The next morning, I walked into the office and Carl asked me to cover the weekend project again. Without even looking up from my coffee, I said, "No, Carl, I have plans." The silence in that room was loud. Carl looked up. He blinked. He said, "Oh, okay, I'll ask someone else." And that was it. No explosion, no drama. The world didn't end. But something inside me shifted, like a door that had been stuck for years finally swung open. Over the next few weeks, I kept practicing it, saying no, setting limits, speaking up in meetings instead of letting others take credit for my ideas. When a colleague interrupted me mid-sentence, I held up my hand and said, "Let me finish." When a friend asked to borrow money for the 3rd time, I said, "I'm not in a position to do that." It felt uncomfortable at first, almost wrong, like I was breaking some unspoken rule I had lived by my whole life. But something unexpected started happening. People started listening to me more. In meetings, when I spoke, heads turned. Because now, when Daniel spoke, it meant something. I wasn't filling the air with agreement. I was saying real things, true things, and people felt it. My manager started asking for my opinion instead of just my labor. A colleague told me, "You seem different lately, more confident." My friends stopped canceling on me at the last minute because they knew I wouldn't just sit there and take it quietly anymore. The biggest moment came 3 months later. A new project landed on our team's desk. The biggest campaign our company had seen in 2 years. Carl called a meeting and looked around the room. Then he looked at me. Daniel, I want you to lead this. I didn't jump up. I didn't thank him 12 times. I just nodded and said, I'll do it, but I need the right resources, and I need the team to respect the deadlines I set. Carl said, absolutely. I led that project. It was one of the most successful campaigns the company had run. And when it was over, Carl stood in front of the entire team and said, this was Daniel's win. He drove this from start to finish. I didn't cry. I didn't make a big speech. I just smiled and said, thank you. The team worked hard. But inside, I felt something I hadn't felt in years. I felt like myself. Here's what nobody tells you about being too nice. It's not actually kindness. Real kindness comes from a full heart, from someone who gives because they want to, not because they're afraid of what happens if they don't. When you say yes out of fear, out of people-pleasing, out of a desperate need to be liked, that's not kindness. That's survival. That's smallness dressed up as generosity. The world doesn't owe respect to people who don't ask for it, not because the world is cruel, but because people follow the signals you give them. And when your signal says, I don't matter, people believe you. The moment I started believing I mattered, everything changed. I'm still a kind person. I still help people. I still care deeply. But now I do it on my terms. I do it from a place of strength, not fear. And the people in my life, the ones worth keeping, they love me more for it. Because they're not just getting my time anymore. They're getting the real me. And that version of me, he's finally worth respecting.